there's the moon, right? And then there's that.
According to a statement released by the Pentagon, a second Chinese spy balloon was spotted, this time over the skies of Latin America. This comes a day after the Pentagon confirmed that the US government detected a high-altitude surveillance balloon over the country. The Pentagon further said that the first balloon was now heading eastwards over the central United States, adding it was not being shot down for safety reasons. Owing to these circumstances, US Secretary of State Antony Blinken had to scrap his trip to Beijing. Moments before Blinken's decision to cancel his trip aimed at easing tensions between the two countries, China issued a rare statement of regret over the first balloon and blamed the winds for pushing what it called a civilian airship into US airspace. Asked about the balloon, the Chinese Foreign Ministry said on Friday the Chinese side regrets the unintended entry of the airship into US airspace. It is a civilian airship used for research, mainly meteorological purposes. The airship deviated far from its planned course. A later statement from China's Foreign Ministry claimed that some politicians and media in the US were taking advantage of the incident to discredit China. But President Joe Biden's administration described it as a maneuverable surveillance balloon. Republican lawmakers pounced on the balloon incident, casting Biden, who has largely preserved and at times expanded Trump's hawkish policies on China, as weak. In South Korea on Friday, Blinken said he had spoken with Wang Yi, China's top diplomat, and made clear that the presence of this surveillance balloon in US airspace is a clear violation of US sovereignty and international law. Blinken said, however, that he had told Wang that the United States is committed to diplomatic engagement with China and that he plans to visit Beijing when conditions are feasible. Channels of communication remained open between the two countries, a State Department spokesperson said, stressing that the trip had only been postponed and not cancelled. Blinken would have been the first US Secretary of State to visit China since October 2018, signaling a thaw after a period of friction under former President Donald Trump.